Hi. Today's short topic will be dragons in Balkan mythology. We are big on dragons, but our dragons are not like the Western Europe dragons. We have a couple different ones. Some of them have 3 heads, some of them have 7 heads, some of them have 9 heads, or one. So it's always 1, 3, 7, or 9. And the hero always has to chop off all heads and has to show them to the king as a proof, usually to get a girl, the princess, as a bride. But aside from those folk stories, actual people that live in villages used to believe in dragons because that was like, part of daily life. The male dragons usually are the benevolent ones and are not there to hurt anybody. They are there as a protector of the village, but they are known as great lovers. So there would be stories, circling around that in the form of a smoke or something, that the dragon would come either through a keyhole or through the chimney down into a girl's bedroom at night and have sex, and she would have a baby. Now, that baby is a very, very special child with very special abilities. Now, this may have started out as, something of an explanation or an excuse why were the girls having sex before marriage, because even kissing on just a peck on the lips would be a taboo kind of thing, back in the day. But who knows? It may be coming from way back in the days when maybe the dragon is the demonized god or some kind of an ancestor. Like, anything is possible. I don't know where it really comes from, but it's still interesting. So every village has their own dragon protector. That means that these dragon protectors from different villages can come into war up in the sky, and that sometimes when it's thundering and have hail and all this other stuff, usually they say that the dragons are fighting, because it's all about resources. All our lives, everything is about resources and survival. And if I live in this village and you live in that one over there, I really don't care. I don't care what happens to you. I care what happens to me and my own. Now, the female ones, the female dragons are called Ajdaya. The males are called Zmei. The female ones are the ones who are very malevolent. They don't like humans, they eat humans, they kidnap humans. So these are usually the ones that are looking to put damage on the crops. So that's another thing that these Zmayevi, these male dragons, need to look out for, is to look out for these Ajdayas if they're coming forward. So if the skies are really black, that's the Ajdaya coming to ruin the crops. So I hope this was interesting. I will add one more thing though. Just now it came to my head. When I was a kid and I was visiting the village my mom was from, like in the middle of Macedonia, around Prilep, my deda, my grandpa, would tell us a story about a dragon that lived in the area in a cave next to a river, and that all the villagers would have their sheep and cows out to pasture around there and have some water, and that the dragon would never even touch them, that it was there only to protect the village. So this is how alive all this was. If my data is telling me this as a 10-year-old child, that's not that far away. I'm 38. So yeah, I hope this was entertaining and that you learned something new today. And click like, comment on the video, ask anything, subscribe, and I hope to see you around.